Oh, hello everybody and welcome back to Sakura Angels. I arrive at school, time to spit. Click. Huh? That's the first. Sayaka and Hikari keep close to my side. So very close. I practically feel the stares of my classmates. Their looks ranging from resentful to jealous. I can't imagine what they must think of this whole situation. Hey, look, guys. What's up? Do you really have to stay so close to me? I appreciate what you're doing and all, but I think I'll be fine in school. No, you won't. But what if? As long as you're at least close by, she'll be fine, right? And I think it'd be hard for a monster to get this close to me in class without at least having caused some sort of commotion beforehand. Damn, cheer, shut up. Carrie falls silent. She narrows her eyes into a glare and folds her arms together, tossing her head to the side. Fine. Whatever. She storms over to her desk and drops into the chair, her eyes straight forward, leaving me and Sayaka together. Did I upset her? Ah, don't worry. She's always like this. Give her time and she'll be back to her, less grumpy self. She only has your safety in mind, and is just worried about what might happen if she has to leave you. Heck, if I had it my way, we wouldn't even let you go to school. We just keep you locked up in a nice room until this all blows over. I don't think she realizes how scared I sounded, coupled with her usual grin. You're right though. Maybe we have been suffocating you a bit too much. I think we can afford to at least ease up during school. Thank you very much. And outside. They're finally starting to listen to reason, if only a little. The bell sounds signifying the start of class. I pass by a disgruntled Hikari on the way to my own desk. She doesn't even look my way. Harsh. Are we going to see the fallen angel? Do I have to click? No. The morning classes pass by in a blink of an eye, the lunch break soon arriving. I stand up and let out a yawn, only to find I'm not alone. Come on, guys. We talked about this. As if the conversation this morning had never happened, I find both my guardians standing around me, oblivious to my irritation. What's up, Kenta? Are we going to go get lunch now? I'm going to get my own lunch. You guys don't need to be glued to my side. Go do your own things or whatever. But what are we supposed to? I don't know. Something. Anything. I feel like you two have been pretty much attached to me since I first met you yesterday. Some breathing room would be nice. Only I'm grateful that they're here. Otherwise I might have been a grizzly and otherwise I might have met a grizzly and yesterday. But this is borderline stalking. Stalking is another way of love. I'm not even going to bring up how they camped outside and then proceeded to break into my house. Oh, okay then. I getcha. Hikari understands too. I think. Go on, Hikari. It might be fun to explore the school a bit and see what it has to offer. We never really had the chance to attend one before, after all. She's never been to school. Where did these two come from? Well, they must have gone to a school for their training. The more I talk to her, the more she makes herself sound like an alien. Alright then, Kenta. We'll go do our own thing for a bit. Just yell if you need us. And try not to die. And like that, she marches off, humming a happy tune. Hikari follows in her wake, but not before giving me one last icy look. I can almost feel my shoulders begin to frost. I did it. I somehow convinced him to give me some space. For the time being, anyway. Now what? First and foremost, I should probably try not to forget about lunch again. Otherwise, I might just keel over and have finished the job for whatever dark forces that are lurking out there. I entered the cafeteria. Well, the cafeteria is, as you would expect, during lunchtime, completely packed. Throngs of students take up what little walking space might have exited between the tables, equally as populated. I stand my ground and gradually walk my way past the crashing waves of students that impede my path. Of course, getting food would never be so simple. Eventually, I work my way to the front of the line and approach the counter. When is that bloody fallen angel going to, speak to him? I mean, we know it's you. Come on, girl. Naturally, after all the students before me, there were very little in the way of choice. I guess it's either this sandwich or this other sandwich. Neither of which seem amazingly appetizing. And bring your own. Whatever. Anything will do after how much food I missed out on. Cheap bland sandwich in hand, I give a look over the tables. Like before, they're all pretty packed. Though I do see one fairly empty table at the far end with a familiar someone happily digging away at their lunch. Even from a distance I can tell it's Sayaka, her vibrant brown hair instantly distinguishable from everyone else's. I don't see a Akari anywhere in sight. They must have decided to do their own things for break. I guess if I want to sit here to eat, Sayaka's table is the only choice. Do I really want to eat it here? It's so noisy I can hardly even think. She hasn't noticed me either, completely absorbed in the demolition of her food. Maybe I can slip away to the roof where no doubt it'll be more peaceful. We're gonna sit with Sayaka! Come on, buddy, but we're gonna save. Sayaka! Then again, I can't really be bothered to scale all the way up to the roof when there's a seat right before me. And it might be a wasted journey if, for whatever reason, people are up there. The table it is. Oh my god, that's glorious. That face. I approach Sayaka, whose eyes light up at the sight of me. For bland food you seem to be describing, she has a lot of extravagant sweets. Her cheeks full to bursting, she attempts to address me, frantically waving her hand in the air as food flies everywhere. Yeesh. Don't talk with your mouth full. Hey, is it okay if I sit here? She's not enthusiastic, shoveling another mouthful of food in. I'm no expert in the mouthful language, but I think she said, be my guest. I didn't notice before, but she has tons of food on her tray. Enough for 10 students at least. I'm not really sure how she's going to get away with so much portions. It's no wonder the pickings were slim by the time I got there. I'm wondering if magic was used in persuading them to so willingly give her all this. Oh wait, there we are. Jesus, it's scary to think just how easily she's been wrapping the school around her finger since she arrived. I mean, right now she's only used it to enroll herself when getting extra portions. But where does it end? There's almost something sinister to it all. Joining her at the table, I unwrap my sandwich and take a bite. Yep, plans as I thought it would be. Just the way I like it. Hey there! Oh, that cute, adorable face, I just want to kiss you. I thought you just wanted some time away from us. Apparently done with whatever food it was she had crammed into her mouth. Like some kind of hamster, she's finally free to talk. Though I can see her begin to amass another shovel's worth. She's like a machine. Ah, yeah. I did, but there's nowhere else to sit, so It's okay, you can admit that you just missed me so much and couldn't bear another moment alone without me. I won't tell Hikari. Oh god. She grins and takes another bite. Ha. Funny. That's a point. Where is Hikari? I thought she'd be with you. She's on the roof, isn't she? It's okay if you... Is it? It's okay. Finish your mouthful first. It's not that urgent. I bring up my arm to shelter myself from flecks of stray food as she excitedly tries to explain things. Gross. I was saying she doesn't like it, all the crowds and noise, so she wandered off on her own, mumbling something about finding a more quiet place, the roof. Do you think she's okay? Probably. She walks down another point. Less than half of the food left from what I first saw before I sat down. Where is it all going in that slim figure of hers? I think we'll know if something happens to her. Or more like the whole school will know. She gets crazy strong when she's angry. Good to know. I think. So basically, if we feel the entire school rumble, we can assume something has happened to Hikari. So how are you finding your time at school? I think you mentioned something about having never been to one before. Oh yeah, it's great. Everyone is so friendly and the food is amazing. As if to emphasize that point, she stabs into her food, her face practically glowing. And maybe I should have worded it better. It's not that Hikari and I have never been to school, we just haven't been to a normal one. There we are. What did you guys go to some sort of magic school? Oh, what? Did you guys go to some sort of magic school? I wasn't really being serious. And I didn't expect her to answer so honestly either. Really? It's obvious. Her mouth full again, she nods, having learned at least some manners. That's a really, really by the look of things. A magic school. Where they teach magic? That sounds like it could have been fun. Sayaka's expression darkens. Did I say something wrong? Did I say the wrong thing again? It's not something I'd ever like to go through again. Let's just say that. Magic isn't something you just pick up in a day. There's years of studying, training, and... She comes her mouth shut and slaps her hand across as if to stop any more words from leaking out. Damn it! She realised. Whoops. Silly me. That was a close one. One of these days I'm going to find out just what the heck these two are. Well, we must buy her with food. Any day now and she'll slip up completely and spill everything. Okay then, if I'm not allowed to know about this fancy magic organisation you're a part of, can I at least know a little bit more about you? Huh? Me? I mean, you seem to know everything there is to know about me, for whatever creepy reason, so it'd be nice if I knew a bit more about the people protecting me, magic aside. Oh god. Man, she really has to think about this? Oh god. Is it really that difficult for her to think of something that isn't magic related that she can actually share with me? This is pretty much a full-time job, so I don't really get much time to myself. I'm not sure if there's much I can tell you about the big guys back at home getting grumpy at me. But, you know, she sweeps her gaze over the cafeteria, a small smile grown on her face. Being assigned to watch over you has actually been one of the most laid-back assignments we've had. We've been given the chance to enroll and live out something of a normal life here in school. Well, I'm not really sure if I'd clarify what they did as enroll, but I get what she means. Just being able to kick back and take things easy. Like a normal girl. I didn't think I'd ever be able to do that. Fair enough. You know, I'm gonna miss this place when everything is finished here. Ah. Full silent, her eyes distant. I never figured her as the kind to do all this deep thinking, like a normal girl. Does that mean she doesn't like her magic way of life? I can see how it might get tiring if you had to battle things constantly like that monster I saw the other day. But she chose that life though. Right? Sorry, at least I think she must have. I can't really ask her as I don't think I'll get away with more magic related questions for the day. Damn shame. Done. Hey Genta. Yeah? Eyes glimmering and glistening, lips parted ever so slightly, she gives me a look that makes my heart throb. Why do I get the feeling she's about to ask me something really important here? Are you gonna... finish that? Her eyes fall to the sandwich in my hand, still with only one bite in it. Oh no, I'm fine. Here. Thanks. Thanks, you're the best. Still in a daze from the look she gave me a moment ago, she snatches the sandwich out of my hand without resistance. Wait, what just happened? And as staring blankly at my empty hand, the majority of my sandwich already lost to the black hole that is Sakura's stomach. Sayaka's. I may have made a mistake here. A grievous mistake. I notice her tray is completely empty too. Spotless even. She's a monster. The lunch break soon comes to an end and we're whisked back to class. The rest of the school day goes by fairly normally. No crazy attacks. No monsters. I still can't shake the feeling something is watching me though. Another day down, another walk home. My two guardians by my side. They seem noticeably more tense compared to last night. After how close that fight was, I really don't blame them. We were lucky she didn't pursue us back then, or that could have been it for me. No, it would have spelled the end for everyone. The journey back is silent, both the girls' faces mirroring each other in a look of sheer determination. They seem ready to spring to action at the slightest sign of danger, so I don't want to break their concentration with mindless small talk. Gradually, the sun sets in our route ahead. Street lights flickering to life overhead one by one. Great. The more the shadows begin to creep in all around us, the more tense I can feel myself become. I come to a stop. Something doesn't feel right. Kenta? What's wrong? There it is again. A damn headache out of nowhere. Wait. Hasn't there always been a pattern with these headaches? They don't usually happen during the day unless... Ah, right on time.